Hey, what's up? This is Taja V. Simpson. You're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network, and always remember, the dream is real.
You are listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network, featuring Pod of Thrones and the Shiznit.
Look, this is for my old heads, young Jeezy Shadow. Dino Red said he loves the intellect. He never hesitates. I can rap whatever, bro. I'm only in first gear and still weighing heavy. Living in the cold world full of that nonsense. Drug heads, teen moms, day-to-day violence. Fiends at the corner, panhandle for bottles. 12-year-olds running around with pistols and hollows. Fuck with my conscience, but still I do. I know right from wrong, but my decisions is stupid. My generation is crazy, and the media proof. Ignorance is bliss, and we is illy influenced. And that's why I'm here. Old soul kicking brand new flavor in your ear. Rapper of the year.
This is the Red Rock Podcast Network. From Red Rock Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is the Shiznit. Now, put your hands together for the Shiznit.
Welcome back to another episode of the Shiznit Show. I'm your boy, your host, Dino Red, and I have with me, as usual, my ride or dies, Miss Dejan Monique.
Hey, what's up, world?
And the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pip Lilly.
He's single and he's looking.
Okay. He here. I'm here, though, too.
She ready.
She ready.
She ready.
I'm ready.
He's presenting.
They ready.
Hello. In the building.
Hello.
Damn, that was a loud ass click that time, Dejan.
See, I'm not playing about it. That's how much I mean it.
Man, guys, I am sick. I am sick. I know. I'm sorry.
no.
I'm gonna tell you guys right off the gate that I'm sick. I barely made it to do the show today. But seeing my peeps here this morning kind of got me energized. Plus, you know what? I really look forward to doing the show. And last night when it looked like I might not be able to do it, I was sad because I really love doing the show.
Aw,
you know,
me too. Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
was like, you know what? I think I can push through, but I don't want to make them feeling, you know, some people have different attitudes about sick. You know what I'm saying? Like if my wife was doing the show and I was with her, she wouldn't come. Like I'd be like, you know, I'm sick, whatever. But you know, if you want to not do it, she'd be like, all right, see you next week. She don't play. She wouldn't have came. So I was like, I put it out there. I was like, you guys, if you still want to do the show, we can still do the show. If it's, you know, it's up to y'all though. If you feel comfortable with me being sick and, you know, contagious and all that, I won't breathe on you. As best I can.
In my defense, I didn't know because something is wrong with my messenger notifications.
I noticed you didn't look at the message.
Yeah, so I physically have to go in the app and check my messages and let it load up and check.
You're not getting the little notifications?
No, I don't get the notifications. It doesn't tell me when I get a new message.
Would you have come if you had known?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. She here now.
know.
Hold on, let me put the
I've
little-
already
let me put the
got
string
it.
over
I've
my
already
face.
gotten it. So
Yeah, you were sick already, but
twice. I got it back to back. So
I did too, but that was last year actually.
yeah.
Oh, I'm good. I'm all right.
I'll do
cool,
the
though.
show like this.
You good? I feel like my immune system is up. I'm ready. I'm here. I'm happy.
Yeah, and I was even more excited because even though we're not going to use it on this show, but I was working. I was in the lab. I was down here rewiring the studio, and you know how people couldn't hear the roll-ins and stuff if we did Facebook Live. I believe I haven't tested that. I believe that's fixed though, but I have fixed the like I made phone calls and stuff and tested phone calls. I talked to my one friend. Shout out to CJ.
Hey, CJ.
She supports the show. She listened to the show, and she was my guinea pig for the phone call. I
That's
called her
right.
and we talked like 45 minutes, and we
Hey.
had like maybe 20 seconds of like in the middle of like towards the beginning. We had like 20 seconds where it kind of got a little distorted or whatever, but 20 seconds out of like 45 minutes, I'll
not
take
bad.
that.
No delay.
you need
I'll
that.
take that. No delay. No, it sounded great. She said I sounded great. She sounded great. It was good.
Cool.
So now I feel like more comfortable with taking, you know, calls from people, you know, and outside and making calls. You know,
Yeah.
we can do all kind of stuff. We can call people and fuck with them.
Barack Obama. Call in Barack Obama.
I'm ready for the prank calls. Can we
You
prank
know?
call people?
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm excited.
You know what though? That don't work like it used to though. 'Cause you know why? At least in my
Alrighty.
experience, nobody answers their
Private,
phone.
I know.
Nobody answers their phone.
I
Especially if they don't know who it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna have to set somebody up so they'll be expecting a call, and then it'll be us pranking them.
Something, but then if they're expecting us, then how?
We're not expecting us; they'll be expecting a call.
I guess, but I know most of my friends. I don't call them that much, but when I do, they don't answer their phone. Nobody answers their phone. My family, nobody. It just goes to the voicemail, and I don't even leave voicemails anymore because people. They see the missed call and they call you back without listening, and you have to repeat the same thing all over again. So I decided I'm not going to even leave voicemails anymore. I'm just, if I hear a voicemail, I'm just going to hang up.
I sometimes do that because I end up just rambling anyway. They know it's me. I called. So
I do. You know what? I run out of time a lot on when I leave voicemails.
Do you ramble? You ramble?
God.
You that person?
I'd be like, I wasn't even done.
Wow, you
So
be
I
getting them
don't-
long ass messages rambling on.
I don't leave voicemails for that reason because I don't like being cut off and then have to do it over again.
I'm old.
like that.
I'm
To
old
be
enough.
continued.
Right.
I'm old enough to remember where we had like actually for a minute we only had one phone in the house. We had an upstairs and a downstairs phone.
Oh.
And then I was always the one answering the phone because I was the man of the house being a teenager. And I was like, gullible as shit. And every time I got a prank call, I'd be on the phone for 20 minutes going like, who is this?
I got an obscene phone call once. Remember those?
Oh my God.
Remember
When they would
those?
just breathe.
No, well, the one I got wasn't just breathing.
Well, I would kill for that right now.
I'm down with you. I cannot.
You are pitiful, man. This dude.
For real.
Horny.
I know. I'm with you. I am too.
No, but I was probably about, how old was I?
How
I don't know.
obscene
Probably
was it?
I was probably like 11.
How obscene was this call?
He told me to pull out my
What?
Wow.
and go to the window and stroke it. That's what yeah.
I thought it was just going to be some heavy breathing.
Oh my God.
No.
It's-
And this dude was old. I could tell.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Explicit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Somebody was trying to pedophile you.
Yeah, he was.
Trying was.
Ooh.
I didn't do it.
I mean, he was.
You
but-
sure you didn't do it?
I'm positive I didn't do it. What am I going to get out of that?
That's disgusting.
Oh
Shame.
my gosh. Shame on that person.
Yeah.
I got like the heavy
He
breathing
better be
before.
dead. I'm sorry. He
better be dead. Let's start 69 him right now. Find out.
So we had Valentine's Day this past week.
Don't remind me.
Oh, was it that bad?
No, it wasn't that bad. I had a cool Valentine's Day. I didn't get none.
I saw you was hanging out with was that your cousin? Who was that?
No, that was my homegirl
Your
Jessica
homegirl?
and her husband DJ Crooks.
Oh,
They got-
okay.
they got-
So you was the third wheel?
No.
You said you was hanging out with your homegirl and her husband?
Yeah, I mean, but like when we're all together, it's like no third wheels. We're like a tricycle in a sense. We're
Y'all
all
get down
one.
like that? Y'all,
We
y'all
don't get
sharing?
down like that.
Well, then you the third
But that's
wheel.
how they make me feel. Like
They make
I'm
you feel,
one.
oh, that's sweet of them to
Yeah,
do that. But just
yeah.
know that you're the third wheel.
You know what?
Maybe they don't want to
I'm
be
not
around
the
each
third
other
wheel.
alone.
I wasn't. I offered to let them know.
She the
like,
buffer.
No,
No, I'm
come.
saying maybe they don't want it.
That's what I'm saying. She the
Oh,
buffer.
well.
She the buffer.
We was gonna sip and paint.
How long they been married?
A year.
Oh, no, they newlyweds. Oh no, you definitely the third wheel.
Oh, whatever.
They ain't even having problems yet. They still
Actually,
in the honeymoon
it
phase.
wasn't three. Actually, it wasn't three, but it was
Oh, now she's trying to make up
5
shit.
of us. No, it wasn't.
Four.
because
Okay, now you-
Crooks was DJing for somebody that was performing, so it was me and the wife, and we was like kicking it, and then the guys were like, setting up and doing all that stuff. and then
Crooks.
the
I like that
performer-
name. That's kind of a cool name.
Yeah, DJ Crooks. He's a good
DJ
DJ.
Crooks. That's a cool name. I like that.
The baddest.
You had to do something for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Now that you mention that, I'm wondering what am I doing wrong that like all my married friends and relatives and whatever else, I'm like, what are you doing for your wife? What are you doing for? Same thing I did last year. What's that? Nothing. Not a damn thing.
what?
I don't celebrate.
What?
I don't believe in it. Even Jason on the Evening Radio podcast was on their show talking about how they don't do. And I get the feeling like it's Mindy's co-signing on it, but I think if it's up to Mindy, they would do a little something.
See, that's what I'm saying about you, though,
Right.
because I get a sense
Cook
that
a dinner or
your wife
something.
is expecting something.
Oh yes.
She's expecting
You know
a lot.
what's funny? What's funny is like I do stuff all year round,
Right.
so you would think I would get a break on Valentine's Day or a little less, but and I don't know why all of a sudden this year, and I felt some kind of way about it. We just out the blue. She tells me that she's expecting stuff for Valentine's Day.
And
I'm like
on the 12th or the 10th?
so maybe like around the 7th or something like that, or
Kinda soon.
and when I'm tripping off is like when don't I do something for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
So why did I need that PSA?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe she
what
wanted
was that
something-
about?
Maybe she wanted something more grandiose or different.
Well, you know what though? That's what she didn't get this year. She didn't get anything grandiose or unique or special. It was straight cookie cutter,
Oh, my goodness.
unimaginable. I didn't have it in me, to be honest. So we this is what we did. We did a 2-parter, and we typically do. We don't typically go out the day of Valentine's Day because it's
the worst day to go out.
It's a pain in the ass and it's a ripoff.
It's also, they tell you restaurants don't go out on that day.
Right.
Because they're not at their best.
Right. So we don't go out on Valentine's Day. So she got the flowers and the chocolate strawberries on Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Then part 2 is supposed to be Monday. And that's when we're going to go see Black Panther and then go out to dinner and all that.
Yeah.
So that's and like I said, so it's we're doing something, but it's nothing grandiose like you said or whatever. I just didn't have. I kind of tried to come up with something, and I really couldn't. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the basics, the standbys,
Oh, Lord.
this time. And
No
it's like
massage, no
I was going to say, you can wash
spa.
their feet, like, treat,
I could have. But like I said, when you do stuff all year round, like I felt like I could kind of, you know what I mean? Like, so
No, I
this
feel
was
you.
kind of my past.
No,
like,
that's how I feel
It's
about
not
it.
like you don't get romance all, you know what I mean? You get stuff.
That's
You-
why I
you
don't
do
like
stuff,
this. I
so-
feel like it forces you to try to do something that's it's not authentic.
Right.
And if like anybody that's a friend of mine knows, at any point, at any day, any time, I might just show up and be like, I don't know if I told you I love you, and just give you a gift. Like, I thought of you. I saw this. I thought of you. I had the money, time, opportunity. This is for you. And that's how I roll. The only person I break that rule
that's
for
cool.
is my mom, because I feel like for her, she expects something out of me, even if she
Right.
doesn't say it. I know she does, but I feel like she deserves it. I wouldn't be here without her.
Right.
So you got it.
I think it's nothing wrong with showing somebody like a little extra appreciation on Valentine's Day.
Right.
It doesn't have
It's
to
not.
be It doesn't have to be grandiose, but I do think that Valentine's Day goes both ways. A lot of times, women like to sit back and be like, "Put your feet up" day, but it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's for both.
So you preaching now. You preaching
Valentine's
now.
Day for both people.
You
Like,
preaching right now.
it's a day for you to show extra appreciation day, and it's a day for the guy to show extra.
Oh, hell yes.
Now see.
But they got. Somebody was telling me they got steak in the head day for the guys.
Well,
Did you
okay,
hear
wait.
about that?
Well, yeah. Don't go ahead. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. I'm about to bring that up right now.
Oh my God.
Now, see, you started it. You touched on it. This is why a lot of guys are resistant to Valentine's Day, because of what you just said, and that's why a lot of my friends and people that I was speaking to, asking them what it like their attitude is so dead set against it, because it's so one way. Traditionally, it's one way. There's very few women who really put the same kind of effort into the guy that they want the guy to put into them. Usually they just throw something together. You know what they usually do? You know what they usually
Yes,
they give them
lingerie.
sex. Ladies,
What about spicy sex? Is that not acceptable?
ladies, no. Your pussy is not a present.
It is.
No, it's not. Not even if you put a bow on it. Your pussy is not a present.
It definitely is.
No, it definitely is not.
It totally.
No.
What if you like spice it up?
No.
Yeah, I'm
No.
with
Valentine's-
Sex, no.
Not only is it not a
No.
present,
Valentine's spice.
No.
you regifting because you didn't gave that
Oh!
before.
Right.
Not a
Exactly.
re-gift. This is the same gift I got last time. The
Yeah.
Same old pussy.
So I think women would have much better success with guys being into Valentine's Day if they do one or two things. Either on Valentine's Day, they put in the same amount of effort that they want their guy to put in, or they say, okay, Valentine's Day is for me, and next month, you get Steak and BJ Day,
Okay.
which my wife has embraced wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Like, I've talked about that on this show like many times. She's like, I
think
brought
that's
up
cool.
Steak and BJ to her, and she's like, she took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
So
It's great.
I feel like
But I think you can do steak. I think steak and BJ is for Valentine's Day.
I noticed that a lot of women will show Valentine's Day care to the kids before they will to their man.
yeah.
They'll make cookies,
True.
heart-shaped cookies, and
Right.
candies with the kids.
Yeah,
and
we should
don't
know
do-
kids always come first.
But you know what? It's
Wouldn't be no kids without the man.
Well, shit.
while we're on it, like just a lot of presents for guys. Like I had a conversation with my married homegirl about this the other day. She admitted that she said something about her husband never likes her gifts, and I was like, I said honestly, do you put any effort into the gifts? Did you really try? She said no. She said she just wait till the last minute and she just go get something.
The last girlfriend I ever had in college,
And this is why she was the last.
No, she was good. She was good. On Valentine's Day one year, I remember very clearly, she gave me one of those like agenda binders, like the kind like you can carry around, and it has like your calendar in it. It has a contact book in it.
Yeah.
And it has a notepad in it, and she wrote a handwritten note that was inside there, and she had bought me a pen, a monogram pen.
Oh, that was nice.